Hey everybody, it's Monster back again with Opus Gaming, and I'm here today with one of my teammates, Tuesa, who just finished Top Cut's Ultimate Cup that just wrapped up this past weekend. It was a monocolored event, so it's a little bit different of a Ultimate Cup style. But Tuesa, how was the event? How did you enjoy it?
Oh, the one went pretty well, you know. It allows for decks that wasn't good before to get into some of the shiny in the limelight, you know.
Yeah. No, I totally get that. What we'll do is we'll jump straight into the deck profile, and then when we loop around at the end, we'll talk more about like the channel and stuff like that, and then we'll also talk about your matchups and more about the tournament. But let's see what you ran.
All right. So for the tournament, we ran D Reapers.
Cool.
So you ran 4 of the mother. So you can run 1, 2, 4, and most you'll play 2.
Yep.
And we'll go into the standard build of Searchers. We play 21 Searchers.
You said 21 Searchers?
Yeah, 21 Searchers.
How did it perform? I know that's most of the deck and everything like that, but did you ever clog Searchers? Did you ever like feel like you didn't have enough Searchers? I know that the number is a big deal with this deck.
Yeah, most people run 18. I just started with 18, and then any deck space I needed to fill it, I just fill with Searchers.
Okay, yeah.
I saw enough of them. Whenever I had a opening hand with five Searchers, you just mulligan that, because this was a tournament where you could mulligan through.
Okay. Do you know what the like general number of Searchers are for like what people average? I don't know if it's 20 or 21 or what it is.
I think maybe 18 or 11,
Okay.
but I think now with this tournament, people are going like the 20s.
Yep.
About 20 to go for Searchers.
That makes a lot of sense. Okay.
That's 4 for the Searchers. You play 4 like Pendant Feet, the Searcher of the deck.
Yep.
Play 4 Bubbles, which help turbos out the sources for mothers. You can get to your Reaper and Gatekeeper a lot faster.
Because Bubbles is the security one, right?
Yeah, security lets you put Searchers from hand or from board underneath mother.
Okay.
Which lets you turbo out faster.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Jury, same thing. You just rest it. The top 5 add a Searcher underneath, help turbos out faster as well.
Okay.
Most play 3. 4 has been working pretty fine, but one most can do 3 as well.
Yeah, I feel like with that one, you just want to see it, right?
Yeah, you want to see it.
Yeah, okay. That makes a lot of sense.
This is where we go for like the 201-offs. We got the blocker creepy hands.
How was that? When I played D-Reaper, it's been a long time, but I didn't play the creepy hands. How did it perform for you?
Okay, I played it whenever I had like at least 4 to 5 and play for free. I rarely blocked with it. It's easy to out. They either rest it or stun it or the bottom deck or delete it.
Yep.
It was ever there just as a body.
Okay. And just kind of just another name, another card to play in the deck.
Yeah,
for sure.
We played 2 at the Pallades Head.
How was Pallades Head?
It was pretty good. It's pretty.
I love that card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Help get rid of the body. It's there for the mirror.
Okay.
Because whoever sees the Pallades Head will win that mirror. Because in a DB mirror match, whoever gets to Gatekeeper, right? You can't win if you're playing as a Gatekeeper in sync with them, right? So you need this to out the Gatekeeper and for those floodgates that can prevent you from using fake houses, you're out as well.
Okay.
And
yeah, it only costs 6, so I can see that not being terrible.
yeah, at best you want to play it for 1, or it's hard to get for free.
Yep.
By that you're kind of losing everything for free. Right?
Yeah.
We played the one striker.
Okay.
I would play 1, but 2 would be great. I think I definitely would have cut a Searcher or they want this for a second one.
Okay.
It catches people off guard whenever they commit to a body into swinging, and you just play it for 6. I mean, play for 1 and then just swing over their body. Played the one of the best ones for the Gatekeeper.
Yeah, that's easily the best card in the deck for sure.
Yeah, this is definitely one of the win conditions, especially if you play against blue.
Okay.
You can establish a Gatekeeper. You pretty much won that game. If you get 2, you pretty much got it.
Okay.
Because they don't play much to out the Gatekeeper. Especially in the monocolor blue, where Blue Flare and Old Force are the top blue decks that are going into this format.
Did you see any Metal Garurumon? I didn't ask you this before, but
Not Metal Garurumon, but I saw Blue Flares. I play like 2 Blue Flares.
Yeah.
Old Force was definitely one of those decks that people were trying to play. And if anyone wanted to play Metal Garurumon, this card would definitely win against that too.
for sure. That's kind of what I was thinking too. So that makes sense. I just wanted to check because I know Metal Garurumon's a fan favorite deck just in general. So
Yeah, someone would try to make it work if they
absolutely.
wanted. We played the last one. We played the 3 Reapers.
3.
This is the second win condition for like most decks, right?
Yeah.
You play against red, this is your win condition. because they're always going to try to aggro you and delete your small boards. So you need to turbo out with these two just so you can get to Reaper and attack them per game.
Yeah, okay.
Usually you just want to pick the security and then go for that play.
Yeah.
It's all there as a security bomb, 15k kills a lot of their bodies.
For sure. I can see that.
The next part, we played 3 X antibodies.
So you're probably one of the only decks that was actually able to play X Antibody in this format, for sure. How was it? How did it perform?
It was pretty good. It's good for the security effect to gain a memory, that comes up here and there. Mostly there just to put underneath mothers so you can play your guys for cheaper.
Yeah.
Doesn't count towards Reaper, but it definitely counts for Gatekeeper, so you can get to that 5 stars to -1 security on your Digimon, so it does come clutch.
Yeah.
The interaction that comes with this is that in Blue Flare, it's a deck that cares about sources, right? So what you can do is that you always put X antibody as your Gatekeeper, so they can't balance it or they can't gain a memory from Sword and Joe. So it just has some utilities in there too.
Yeah, no, I can see that just being kind of like an anti-meta card.
And the last card of the deck, the oddball deck.
Yeah, dude. When you sent the picture of this card into the group chat and said that you were like doing your thing with it this weekend, I was really, really interested because I haven't seen this card in a long time.
Yeah, it's a really old card, BT-8 card.
Yeah.
Honestly, back in the day. It was there initially just like a meme, Like it's like I'm looking through different white cards, different white tamers, and there wasn't much variety to choose from, and this was the best one that would give me a lot more value.
Yeah.
Because whenever your opponent's level 5 Digimon is deleted or all turn, you could tap in and draw a card, which you usually will, because they'll either trade in security or you can trade with their bodies and just draw a card, and you do need some of that draw powers.
Yeah, getting that extra resource, I can totally see being.
And the best part about the effect is that whenever your opponent moves a rookie out of raising, you can gain 2 memories, and that's something that not many players account for.
Yeah.
And you just autopilot, you just move it out, right? And when you move it out, you just toss 2 memories.
No, that makes a lot of sense. And did you pass anybody's turn with that? Like set them to 1, they raise up a rookie, pass over 2 memory, back over to you?
Yeah, definitely for sure. Especially since this deck is good at choking at 1, you just leave this out there and your opponent moves out and they lose their turn. And this deck can play, they can do a lot of plays even at just 1 memory. And when they have 2 out, even with the memory tamer, they are just passing their turn. It sucks for green because whenever they use Mimi, they do just pass on this memory.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Like you can't Mimi and go for game. Wow, that's really cool. So for anybody watching this right now, Digimon Emperor, know its effect, read its effect, do not autopilot into it. For anybody looking at these monocolored ultimate cups that they have, so that's the end of the deck profile, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Perfect. Really quickly before we talk about matchups, talk about the tournament, and talk about a little bit more why you had to run this deck like this and some of the rules of the tournament. We just hit 500 subscribers, so thank you guys all so much. We're on our way to 1,000 subs, so if you're not subbed already, drop a sub down below, leave a like, leave a comment. I really appreciate it. You guys already know, you guys have been showing a lot of love, so I really appreciate that. Let's talk about the tournament. What were your matchups? You did so good. So actually, what was your result? How did you do?
I went X2, 7 wins, 2 losses. I played exactly 32.
Yep. I was just gonna say, that's amazing. Honestly, it's a good feeling too, right? Because how did the tournament go for you? Did you win your first round?
No, I lost my first round.
So you just kept that mental fortitude to go all the way, huh?
Yeah, you know what? You play for different prizes, so you gotta play until you get that second or third loss, and then that's when you might want to drop.
Yep.
I kept playing until I got that second loss. Second loss round 6, but then by that point you just finish it.
You just finish it. Just a couple more hours, just wrap it up, right?
Yeah.
No, that makes sense. So what were your matchups?
Let's see, round 1, Gallantmon, I got 0-2 from that one. That one is a hard matchup. They
Absolutely.
They just delete your small bodies. It's one of the few decks that could run over Mother if they have the setup for it.
Yeah, that's true.
I lost that one. Round 2, another Gallantmon, I got that one. That was the only round where they were able to swing over my Mother. Mm-hmm. But they had to commit so many resources. But by that point in the game, they were already decking out and had no security, so I still got that win there.
Yeah, for sure.
Round 3 was Blue Flare. I got that in 2. Once you established the Gatekeeper, you pretty much got that win. Since not many are running any removals.
I believe that, especially for this kind of format, right?
Yeah, round 4, Ancient Greymon. It's a little bit slower. They do run more security bombs, but if they don't have those security bombs whenever you do the Reaper, they just lose.
Yep.
It went to the game state where once you get the Gatekeeper out, they can't hybrid you for game, so you just start slowly picking the security and you just Reaper for game.
Yeah, for sure.
Round 5, Blue Flare, I got that in 2-0, same thing. They can stun your board, but they can only stun so much, and the deck itself is inherently kind of bricky even with the mulligan. So once you can get the Gatekeeper out, you're sitting pretty good. In most of those rounds, Gatekeeper does come clutch where it just comes up pretty early, and it's a 10k, 11k body, and just swings over the body. The round after that, we had, let's see, that's round 5. Round 6 was Grandis.
Ooh, Grandis. That's what I would have played. You know, I would have piloted that if I played.
Yeah, you know what, Grandis.
How was it?
I thought it would be a hard matchup, but it wasn't that bad, right?
Okay.
It's just a one stack deck, and to get to Grandis takes a lot of commitment. They had to evolve to the starter deck Grand Kuwagamon.
Yeah, for sure. Yep. When Digivolving Sec Plus, or it's not even when Digivolving. It's when Digivolving gets that security check. And that's inherent, but it gets that DP boost.
Yeah, for the turn. So they got me there. They got to the game state where they were able to get into the mini ice wall on the turn that I needed in order for Reaper. So I couldn't do the Reaper play because I would lose one memory for every swing I did.
Yeah.
Which would pass over the memory since I was at 2 memories. And game 3 for that one was, did I have a gatekeeper in security? And I didn't have it, so I lost that one.
Yeah, it's just like that. When you have such a powerful security bomb, so many games come down to being like, well, can I hit my crazy security bomb and just flip this game on the head, or do I actually just lose because I'm already losing, right?
Yeah, that was definitely one of the games where Digimon Emperor became clutch because my opponent did that Mimi play, but I forgot that my Emperor was out, so they didn't lose those 2 memories.
Oh, for sure.
After that round, I played against Gallantmon again.
Oh, wow. So much Gallantmon. That's interesting.
Yeah, they were able to apply a lot of pressure, but I was able to turbo out into the Reaper at 4 sources and just use the Jerry effect on board, play the Searcher, put one underneath, and then play the bubbles for free, and then go to 7, go for Reaper. If you're losing that situation and you got Reaper, just go for it.
Yep.
It is what it is at that point. And
No,
I got that
for sure.
one. And then the last one I believe I had was Bloomlord. Yeah, Bloomlord.
Bloomlord in the final, or in your final round.
Yeah, Bloomlord is definitely one of the harder matchups for the deck, right? If they can get into the Hydra, you can't get into your Gatekeeper because they're just gonna bottom deck it, and your Reaper will. You can't go for Reaper play too because you're just gonna lose memories. So it's a matter of can you hit them faster than they can spit up more bodies.
Oh, wow.
My opponent was breaking in game 2 and 3, even though he got game 1, so I got that overall.
Oh, wow. Nice.
And that was one of the matches where going for the Horn Striker. Can't find it here, but yeah, the Horn Striker was everything clutch.
Yeah,
He had
the rush
arrested-
guy.
Yeah, he had
Okay,
arrested Bloomlord, and the Horn Striker was just able to play, hit, poke, trade bodies, and he had nothing else on board.
That makes a lot of sense, yeah. And that's the thing with Bloomlord. Its biggest weakness is like its vulnerability to removal. Once you start removing those bodies consistently, they lose a lot of steam, especially the level 6s, right? So I totally see that. And that was your last round, right?
Yeah, last round.
Perfect. So, what were some of the rules for the Ultimate Cup, just kind of like going over super quickly, that made it so that you built this deck like this?
Yeah, I think one of the biggest changes was that you can only play one color.
Yep.
So many decks that have gone into the meta were all multicolored decks. Like Rocker Greymon was playing black, red, and white.
Absolutely.
So especially those X antibodies couldn't play the X antibodies. So those stacked decks were no longer viable. But then those going wide decks like Bloomlord were definitely like the top-notch decks that people were trying to play. Especially like Blue Flare. Those decks that are already monocolor, they weren't playing any other colors, were the decks that people wanted to play.
Yeah.
And this is the deck that's already inherently white and would only play in this one deck that could play X antibodies. So
Absolutely. I guess technically you could have played the Tamer too, but you obviously don't need you don't play the Tamer in D Reaper. So, looking at like other Ultimate Cups, if Bandai does decide to continue this like monocolor style like tournaments and stuff like that, are there any changes that you would make to your deck that like if you had to go back into another Ultimate Cup right away, was there anything that like stood out during the match? I know you brought up Horn Striker earlier. Are there any other cards like that you're like, I want a second, I want a third, I want a fourth?
Okay, so the thing about the white color is that they have such a limited deck. They have such a little card pool, right? Aside from the Animons, which you don't play the deck, you don't have much to choose from. You do have a few like Tamers you can use. You can use Manoa Bellucci as your memory setter. You can use Analog U to just look at top 3 and take a Digimon, right?
Yep.
But other than that, I will keep everything the same. The deck itself is already kind of like it's already made. Like there's not much to really add on to it. Maybe if you want to throw in.
It's all archetype, right?
Yeah, pretty much all archetype, right? You can throw X program, but I wouldn't play X program. It's just a deck card in hand, but you kind of hope that it's a Saki card in security.
In security, for sure.
But the deck itself is already pretty Saki, right? Gatekeeper comes out pretty clutch, and then you just win it from there.
Yeah. Would you play this deck again?
Me, I would, just because no one's playing Back Row Greymon right now.
Yeah.
Or Jesmon. All the decks that can swing over your bodies are not really in the meta right now.
Like super prevalent. Yeah, I get that.
Or in this meta right now.
Yeah.
I would, it's a fun day. I played this for the memes. It just happened to give it
The memes took you to top 32. No, what a fantastic tournament run, and congratulations to you, man. From everybody on the team, everybody in Minnesota, you already know, you come out every Friday and play Digimon with everybody. So, no, we really appreciate it, and congratulations, man. Seriously.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely. All right, you guys, this is going to be Jamonster with Opus Gaming, and that was Tuesa's top 32 D Reapers deck. We're going to be out. Take care, you guys.